In case you haven't already seen the clip, which I am assuming most people have because it's so wonderful, yesterday, Representative Katie Porter, a Democrat from the state of California, absolutely dismantled Ben Carson, the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, during congressional hearing. Here's the clip.
I have not had any discussions about that particular issue, but I will look it up, find out what's going on.
So as you look it up, I'd also like you to get back to me, if you don't mind, to explain the disparity in REO rates. Do you know what an REO is?
An Oreo?
No, not an Oreo. An REO. REO.
Real estate?
What's the O stand for?
Organization?
Owned, real estate owned. That's what happens when a property goes to foreclosure. We call it an REO. And FHA loans have much higher REOs. That is, they go to foreclosure rather than to loss mitigation or to non-foreclosure alternatives like short sales than comparable loans at the GSEs. So I'd like to know why we're having more foreclosures that end in people losing their homes with stains to their credit and disruption to their communities and their neighborhoods at FHA than we are at the GSEs.
I would be extremely happy if you'd like to have you work with the people who do that.
Well, Mr. Carson, respectfully, that was my day job before I came to Congress. So now it's my job to ask you to work with the people.
I'm talking about the people at HUD who do that.
I've spent a decade working with the people at HUD.
That's right, folks. Ben Carson, again, the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, thought he was being asked about cookies during his congressional hearing. Cookies. And then his kind of weaseling out of it made him look even dumber, because he didn't know what REO stood for. He got the real estate part right, but that O was a little bit tricky for him. And not only that, but look at his body language in that clip. Like, that dude didn't want to be there. He's sitting there, he's got his arms crossed. Maybe, whatever. I mean, it's crazy. This man, regardless of how good he was as a surgeon, I mean, there's a movie about how wonderful he is. This man clearly has no intelligence outside of brain surgery, and I'm starting to doubt that the brain surgery intelligence is that great to begin with, too. I mean, this is a man who has no idea what he's doing. He does not belong in the position that he is in, yet somehow he's there. He has failed upwards in the world of politics, instead of disappearing after his failed 2016 presidential bid. I mean, let's not forget, actually, at one point, this dude was the front runner out of all the Republicans. I mean, to be fair, they all pretty much took a turn being the front runner at some point, even if it was just for a few days. But this guy, Ben Carson, could have ended up as president of the United States. That's terrifying, folks. But he still is in a position of power that he should not be in. And then, to kind of laugh it off for everyone, he decided to tweet out a little joke. Here it is. O-R-E-O. Call back to the old Oreo commercials for those who don't remember. Thanks at Rep. Katie Porter. Enjoying a few post-hearing snacks. Sending some your way. See, folks, he can laugh it off. He can laugh off the fact that he is an absolute idiot and doesn't understand what he's doing in office. Meanwhile, his department can just continue to foreclose on people all over the country because it's totally funny because he tweeted out a picture of himself holding a pack of Oreos. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.